Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be reviewing the price action from Wednesday, May 20th, where I married the bias. I came into this day with a bearish bias, and I really got taxed because of that. So I took a lot of trades today. I took four trades in total for about a minus 1.75 R. Taking me back to Friday's end of day balance. So I am overall down 1 hour, which is not the end of the world, but I think these past few days the price action wasn't really that great, and I probably should have switched bias once I've seen that the setup I had pretty high confidence in ultimately failed. So let's get into things from the daily chart. So from the daily, even though we had this C2, I wasn't just gonna look for bullish setups back to Tuesday's high, because as I've said again and again, we have been super expensive to the upside, and I was expecting at least some bearishness down to these lows here. And coming into New York, I've seen that 1800 didn't really do much. We had SMT like this with YM, so I was thinking, okay, YM is showing some bearish signs, and maybe we were gonna have this 1 a.m. candle also be an inside candle, and then New York would manipulate and maybe shoot down to this low. But 1 a.m. closed pretty bullish, and I was thinking, okay, we were just gonna take this high. Let me go to the 1 hour. So I was thinking, okay, maybe we just take this highs first and see the reaction, and that's why I took my first trade was here. So this was really close to 9 o'clock. Let me see that on the 1 minute. So it was pretty close to 9 o'clock, and I took this. So looking at the 15-minute chart, we took out these highs. I don't know. Yeah, we didn't take this. So we only took out these highs here. And we had this PSP. All of the assets started going down. And I took the continuation trade on the 1 minute. So we closed here. We had PSP posted here. We failed to close in here. And both ES and YM actually closed below this low, but I entered here with my stop on this SMT high, and once we got below this low, I put my stop to break even, and at 9:30 I just got stopped out, and I think frustration kicked in here because I've seen this 9:35 candle just plow straight through these up close candles and validating this as a bearish order block. And I still wanted to see all of these lows get taken because there is so much low resistance liquidity that just was waiting to be taken. And that is why I jumped in again on this fair value gap with my stop just above this candle that made the fair value gap with half R, because we had a lot of room to work with until we took out all of this liquidity. So I was okay with taking this with half R. I think actually it was like 0.75 or thereabouts, and this would have gotten just a 2R out of this trade. So I got stopped out, and then I've seen that YM closed below these levels that I wanted to see NQ take. And I was thinking, okay, we have a strength switch going on where we have SMT between these highs, and I was willing to take NQ even though YM hasn't CISD'd yet, but it wasn't showing reversal signatures yet. Yes, we had this push and then a retracement back into it, but this following move after getting inside this fair value gap didn't tell me that we were going to reverse off of this move. So I was okay taking this continuation. So we had the CSD happening here and then the continuation here. So I was okay taking this with my stop on the high, expecting NQ to catch up to these lows that YM had already taken. So this was the logic. And because I'm looking back at this, I probably should have gotten break even here, and this trade was taken with a full R because I was thinking, okay, if we fail to displace down, then this means, then this means that probably we are not gonna go lower. So my mistake here, I think, yeah, this was a mistake. So I should have gotten break even when we crossed this low because we have these lows pretty spaced, and this was a high resistance low because it took out this low and closed above these down close candles. The singular down close candle. So this was a relevant level that price could reverse from here. So yeah, this was a mistake on my part. I think that if I were break even here with half an hour from here, and yeah, we actually took this. Yeah, I'd probably be up. I probably would have been up today, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, I don't know. So this was the idea for the morning, and we invalidated this. So I wasn't paying attention up until 12 o'clock when we open up the 6-hour candle. So what was 6 telling me? That we were just extremely bullish, and I wanted to see this high get taken. Why? Because it was taken on all of the other assets. So I was waiting for NQ to catch up to ES and YM, and we had this SMT here. So I only needed one crack in correlation here because this was trading the continuation. And we had this strength switch SMT where NQ actually failed to take out the 12-15 candles low while YM took it. So this was our strength switch SMT. And I jumped in on the 1 minute as soon as we closed. So we closed that candle at 12:44. So we opened a new 15-minute candle at 12:45. And as soon as we closed above this down close candle, I entered with my stop on these lows and close to all of these. So these down close candles with this down close candle. So basically, I put my stop right below their bodies, expecting. I was expecting not this high, but I was expecting first this high where I would have gotten actually where I got break even here actually when we crossed this. So I got break even here, but I wanted to see at least that high and this high maybe. So my trade, was something like this, 43-hour trade. That would have taken me break even on the day overall. So yeah, I put myself break even once we crossed this high, and then Nvidia earnings came and they stopped me break even. So pretty hectic day. Too many trades, to be honest. I pushed it too hard. This week, I don't know. I wasn't feeling the markets. Yeah, last week was really nice. This week, not so much. I think price action is just it's just bad with all of these whiplashes, and we have up and down moves of like 200 points before establishing a new direction. So yeah, I'm gonna be cautious going into tomorrow because I married the bias. And just by looking at this, if we were to take any longs, I would like tomorrow to see 50% of this candle be respected. Let me see if we have any relevant. So yeah, let me delete this. Or did I actually put that? No. Or yeah, sorry. So we delete this. So I would like to see this dotted line be held if we want to go up higher, but we CSD'd right at the end of the day. Let me delete it. No, never mind. I'll have to take the screenshot for the thumbnail. So we CSD'd right before closing the day. Yeah, I don't know. You see, I have conflicting bias right now. Overall, I'm leaning bullish. The way we closed Tuesday as a C2, Wednesday was just a continuation day, and I'm looking for Thursday to make its wick about here, and then continue up into these highs, because this Wednesday just basically told me that we're not yet going lower. But because of this move, I don't know what type of news came out. I don't know what's happening. I'll have to take a look. But this is pretty serious coming into Asia. So if we have a large Asian session move, just disrespecting all of the things that happened on Wednesday, we could still go lower into Friday. So yeah, pretty uncertain week. Yeah, not much more to say. So this is gonna be it, guys. If you enjoyed these types of recaps, please make sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button to be up to date whenever I post these. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.